And yeah, as always, we're here to help and support you all in any way that we can. So we wanted to meet to give you some updates, to kind of check back in. I know most of you have been meeting with Matt here and there, and just wanted to take this time to come together and kind of refocus on what we do in Upward Bound and what we're hoping to work with you all on this second half of the school year. So for those of you, we do have some new students on the line, actually. We have 5 new students who joined us halfway through the year. And for those new students who I have not met, I'm Adam. I'm the director of Upward Bound.
And hey, everybody, I'm Matt. I'm the assistant director. Thanks for joining us. It's going to be a good time.
Cool. So we'll go ahead and get started. This is our agenda for today. We have a couple of participatory things that we're going to try out. It's trying a new technology we haven't used before, so we'll learn together. And then welcoming our new UB scholars. And then we have some updates for you. A lot of this stuff is going to be nothing new. It'll be review for you, but helpful reminders and things that you should know as you move into your new quarter, which should be starting pretty soon within the next couple of weeks. So helpful things to keep in mind. And then we want to hear a little bit more from you about what we can be doing to help.
Nice spin.
Okay, so this is we're looking to get some feedback from you all. So I'm going to click on this link and hopefully this works. Share this tab. Okay, so we want to know, it's a new year. What are 3 things or 2 things or 5 things, however many, that you're excited about for 2021? So in order to participate, go to www.menti.com. You see right at the top, that's the website, and type in that code. And then you should see options for typing in your responses.
Okay, so you can do that in a new tab, or you can also do it on your phone if you need to, whichever way works. All right, new things to watch. Great. Oh yeah, Upward Bound, nice. Excited about that too. New home. There's like a third of you guys moved in the last couple weeks.
Yeah, a lot of moving around.
That's exciting. Working on myself, that's good. Self-care, self-love, that's good.
New recipes to try. Love that. I love cooking.
COVID vaccine. I want that too.
Yes, definitely looking forward to that.
What
Someone getting their driver's license. That's sweet.
Yeah. This is so fun. What particular TV shows are you looking for? I mean, are you excited for? Put them out there. You can keep entering more if you want to, by the way.
Yeah, you can enter as many as you want.
Attack on Titan. AOT.
Oh, that's what that stands for.
It's popular.
New Marvel shows and movies. What was that?
I was just saying a quote from the show.
Oh. 2020 being over, yes. The pandemic being over, fingers crossed. Watching new TV shows. Yep, yep.
Yeah. Penthouse. Okay.
Redoing my room. It's always nice to redo spaces that you're in so that you can feel like they're fresh and exciting. Done that recently. Cool. Learning more. Yep.
Yeah, lots of working too. This is fun. Well, thanks everybody. It's cool keeping us in the loop about what you're excited for, what's gonna happen to you. Get in the car. That's fun.
About to attempt the futon life. I'm very intrigued.
Futon life.
I associate the futon life with college life, to be honest with you. Spent a lot of hours on a futon in college. Okay. Thanks, everyone. I'm going to switch back to the presentation here. Thanks for participating. And Matt, I'm going to throw it to you.
That's great. All right, cool. Hey everybody. So, yeah, we would like to welcome our new Upward Bound scholars. So if y'all, oh yeah, I could just do this. We could do like, hey, could we put on our cameras and maybe like do some clapping of some sort? That'd be nice. The first person I'd like to announce is Sophia Hayes. Woohoo! Welcome. All right, Sophia. Thanks for coming. And then we have Preeti Mangar. Yay! Thanks for coming. All right. And then Nirusha Fial. Thanks for coming. Hey. Did she make it in here? Yeah, she's right there. Hey. And then we got Henry Torwini. Hello. Welcome.
Hey, Henry.
All right. There he is. Give a wave. He's talking to somebody. And then last but not least is Amira Mohammed Wasaid. Hello. Hello. I think she's got the cat avatar. Hello. Yeah, so we were hoping y'all could say a little blurb about yourself just so we can get to know each other because, you know, this is how we're meeting nowadays. If you could just quickly introduce yourself and just tell us what is your favorite snack? And, yeah, we can go in the order that we just went in, if that's okay with Sophia. Or you want me to stall and keep talking so you can think a bit?
Hi. Hi, I'm Sophia Hayes. My favorite snack. I have so many. I love pretzels and fruit.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Welcome. All
Sweet
right.
and salty, classic combination.
Pretzels and fruit. Preeti?
Hi.
Hey.
My name is Preeti. My favorite snack would be, I guess, Cheetos.
Cheetos, nice. Hot Cheetos and Takis. You know about hot Cheetos and Takis?
Takis are really good.
All right, cool. Nirusha?
I like chips and cookies.
All right, chips and cookies. Any particular
Yeah.
brand?
For chips, I like Takis. I feel like they're pretty good. And then for cookies, just like any type of cookie is fine. I don't really have a particular brand.
All right, cool. Sounds like we like treats up in here. Thanks, Nirusha. All right, Henry, what's your favorite snack?
Probably like brownies or cookies. I like those.
Nice. Do you ever bake them yourself, or just enjoy other people's brownies and cookies?
For the brownies, it's like kinda like halfway, like the powder, and then you just like add the water, the egg,
That's
and
it.
that.
And the
So I
oil.
do that a lot.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Excellent. Thank you. And last but not least, Amira, what's your favorite snack?
My favorite snack would probably be chocolate covered pretzels.
Oh, nice. Yeah, those are dangerous. I can't stop myself when I eat something like that.
Yeah, and strawberries.
Excellent. Yum. Well, thanks everybody. Thanks for telling us a little bit about yourself, and welcome again to Upward Bound. Thanks for joining us. We're excited to have you here. Yay! All right. I think that's about it. Thank you. All right, we got some
Thanks very much.
updates. First, we'll show you the updates, like what they are, and then we'll give you a little bit more details on each one, all right? And we'll do it in order. So the first thing coming up is our financial planning meeting. This one's going to be, hey, go back. Let me just, wait, should I go?
Oh, sorry. sorry.
Financial planning meeting required for seniors, but open to all. All right, we'll give you some more details on that. That's happening January 27th. Okay, so give you a moment to write that down. We're also going to be offering a mental health workshop during the week of February 9th. And that's in collaboration with Living Well at UVM. Okay, so we got some UVM folks who are willing to do a mental health workshop for y'all. It's going to be pretty targeted to COVID times and what's happening. We'll give you more details in a second, okay? Should be good. I'm excited for that, personally. Trio Day is coming up. It's crazy because Trio Day was the last thing we did in person. For y'all juniors or seniors now who remember that. But yeah, it's coming back up. This year, it is going to be virtual. 3 days. But only 3 to 6. Okay, so it'll be after school. Very doable for y'all. We'll give you more details on that. And then we have this new thing coming up. Well, it's not new, but, it's virtual now. Trio is working week in April, and we'll give you some more details about that. That'll give you some more community service ops, and a lot of people are looking for that, looking for those hours. So, okay, next slide, please. All right, the financial planning meeting. Do you want to talk on this one? I can keep going.
Oh, sorry, I'm muted. Yeah. Sure, I can talk about this.
Okay.
So, yeah, like Matt said, we're going to be doing a financial planning meeting for all of our seniors, because this is the time where things are starting to become more real for you, and we recognize that. So we deliberately called it a financial planning meeting and not a financial aid workshop, because there's a lot more than financial aid that goes into your decision, although that's a big piece of it. So these are some of the topics that we'll talk about. One of the important things that we've been dealing with a few students, a few of our seniors now, is the enrollment deposit. When you get admitted to a college and they ask you to make a decision about whether you go to school there. When you decide which school you're going to go to, they ask for a deposit. Sometimes it's $300, sometimes it's $500. It's a big chunk of money that a lot of us don't have in pocket. So there are ways to request waivers for it, and we'll talk a little bit more about that at the meeting. But do not pay enrollment deposit. Ask us first, and we'll help you. What topic of what's a cost benefit analysis? How do we think about this in relation to what college we're going to go to, what we want to study? We'll talk about that a little bit more. We'll look at some example financial aid award letters and see, okay, what exactly are they saying on this, and what does it mean for me, and what am I actually going to have to pay out of pocket every year? What about if I have a financial gap on my financial aid award letter, which you probably will? What are your options for filling it? So we'll talk about how do you come up with that money to pay for your first year, and then how does that first year cost, which each college will give you 1 year, your first year's worth of financial aid. How does that differ from years 2 and 3 and 4 if you're going to a 4-year college? We'll talk about that a little bit more. So this is geared towards seniors because, like I said, this is the time where your mindset is shifting to, okay, I'm starting to hear back from colleges. I'm getting acceptance letters. All right, what's the next step? How do I pay for this? And so, we'll certainly leave plenty of room for questions too. But this is open to anyone. So if you want to get a jump start, it can't hurt to just hear this stuff ahead of time, just so it's there, it's in the back of your mind as you're starting to think junior year, start of your senior year, thinking about what colleges you're going to apply to, it's good to have a basic level of understanding about what goes into the costs for college. So everyone's invited. We'll send out the invite to everyone. We expect that all seniors be there, though, because it is very important for you all to get this information. Does that make sense?
Yeah, those financial letters can be tricky, and so we help y'all literally translate those letters. So please show up. Are there any questions? It looks like the chat's not working. At least it doesn't work on my end, so I don't know what's happening there. But if there's any questions, just butt in, all right? I think we're good.
Okay.
All right, here's
All
what we
right.
were talking about. I could take this one.
Yeah.
So the mindfulness workshops, this is directly offered from UVM, which is nice. So y'all get to be part of this. Gonna hold it the week of February 9th. We'll just be on the lookout for the exact date. We just got this finalized, a couple of things with the people doing it. But here, I'll just read the description to y'all. Sorry if there's a buzz behind me. From the COVID-19, so it's called Centering Among Uncertainty, considering that I would argue that we're living in uncertain times. From the COVID-19 global pandemic to protesting racial violence and the other crazy stuff. This is an unprecedented time of upheaval and uncertainty, both personally and collectively. We don't know what is going to happen next. Yeah, I feel this way, right? Can't get rid of the uncertainty, but through this workshop, we can explore ways mindfulness can help us feel more present, centered, and resilient during these times. I know during these times, like, even though like I don't live in certain parts or whatnot, or certain things might be far away from me. The events that's happening around are still there, and I feel allostatic stress and pressure, and so like some stuff like seeps into my brain and my sleep, and like I feel this, right? So doing things to help me, like being mindful, going to these workshops and doing yoga is definitely stuff that can help you get through this, not just personally, but just to like, it'll help you just get through everything, be a better student and all that, right? So there's that. The other thing that we would also want to let you know that that they are offering one-on-one mindfulness sessions. So if that's something that interests you, we can hook you up with a mindfulness professional from UVM. They're offering one-on-ones, so that's pretty cool. I'm sure it'll be virtual. So yeah, just let us know, and we can set that up for y'all. Okay, all free. Remember.
Yeah, and this is pretty cool. This is a new partnership this year. Really cool opportunity. Yeah, like Matt said, this can be a really helpful thing for learning how to get through this tough time. This part really speaks to me about we can't get rid of the uncertainty, but learning how to deal with it is crucial.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any questions about that?
Okay. Again, it's all free. It'll be good for you. We're just trying to offer good things for you. Okay. Trio Day. Do you want to do this one? You can just go back and forth.
Sure. Okay, so Trio Day. Trio Day, so you seniors and OJ was with us last year. Was there any other sophomores? I think it might have just been OJ. Maybe Heirloom. This is an event we do every single year. It's Grace was too. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. This is a this is a really awesome event. Unfortunately, we can't do it in person this year, but this is one of Matt and my favorite events that we do all year long because it brings together trio students from around New England. So, sorry, for those of you who are new to Upward Bound, Trio is the collection. It's a collection of programs that exist around the country, and the purpose of all the Trio programs is to help students get to college whose families might not have the resources or who may not have been to college themselves. So we get together with Upward Bound programs from all over New England, from rural programs from Maine, urban programs from Boston and Hartford, it's a really cool way to see that you're part of this bigger network. Like, yeah, we do stuff as part of our program. We do some fun, cool stuff, but knowing that you're part of something bigger and that there's, I think there were maybe 600 students there last year
Yeah.
in one hotel. So the fact that you are one of 600 students who are doing exactly what you're doing in striving to go to college and in striving to maybe be the first one in your family to go to college, like, that's pretty cool. So, like Matt said, this year it'll be virtual. We only invite 11th graders unless there's some open space. So we had a few 10th graders join us last year because we didn't have a full van. But this year, because it's virtual, there's no limit, and we're inviting 11th and 10th graders to join. If you're a 9th grader and you're interested, we're not going to say no. So, let us know. But yeah, we would highly encourage you to do this. It's, like Matt said, it's a 3-day event, and it's after school hours. So, we don't expect you necessarily to be there every single minute of those 3 hours for the 3 days. But try your best to be part of it. There's going to be a really cool keynote speaker this year. He's actually a Harvard professor, I believe.
Yeah,
and
an author.
He specializes in basically how we can make college a more equitable place, how we can make college a place that's more that looks more like the country looks, which is very aligned with what we do in Upward Bound. Dr. Anthony Jack, yeah. We've heard that he's an amazing speaker, so even just to come for this keynote, and if you haven't heard that term before, a keynote speaker is basically like a headliner.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the person who's like the person who's going to speak, and usually whoever's hosting the conference is paying them quite a bit of money to be there. So, pretty cool. There will be other workshops and things, a virtual college fair, workshops around college essay writing, things like that. Good question, Ariana. So I'll send out an email tomorrow morning. You actually can RSVP right in the chat now if you want. And we'll record your names if you think you're interested. But I'll send out another email tomorrow to ask who's interested.
Yep.
Does that make sense? Does anyone have any questions about what Trio Day is? Okay, we got you, Ariana.
Yeah. Anybody want to speak? Anyone who went last year want to speak to what you got out of it? Grace or OJ?
It was a really fun trip. I am really glad that I, as a, oh wait, yipping.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, cool. There's like an error code on the I first. Anyway, I'm really glad that I, as a sophomore, got to go when I was in person. It was a really fun trip, as well as it was really insightful. The speaker was a good speaker, and I just learned a lot from the trip. Also, there were colleges at the trip, so.
That's right. There were representatives from other colleges and like a college fair, right? So that was really cool too. Yeah.
And Narusha asked where it's usually held. So it actually rotates every year. So last year it was in Massachusetts. The year before that it was in New Hampshire. And this year Maine is actually the host, but it's virtual, obviously. Actually, next year, 2022, it's going to be in Vermont. So we're actually going to be hosting right in Burlington. So, pretty cool. And last time when we hosted it here, Senator Leahy came and spoke to everyone. So that was pretty cool.
Was he the keynote?
No, we had a keynote.
He wasn't even a keynote. Wow.
I don't think he was even the keynote. He was just we let him know that we were in the area, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I love trio. I love Upward Bound. Let me come and talk to everyone."
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Excellent. Good questions, everybody. So yeah, let us know if you're interested. All current 10th and 11th graders are invited. It's a good time. And the fact that it's virtual also means you can poke in and out a couple different things too. So that's always good. But definitely, if anything, you don't want to miss the keynote speaker. You don't want to miss the keynote speaker. You'll remember their words. So just like I put a couple quotes from last year's. All right, I'm ready. All right, so this is something that's something that we do, but we had to turn it into something different because of COVID. So I think typically we do, it's like a trio at the State House is what it's called, right, Adam?
Yep, that's right.
Right, and so typically what happens is we take students to Montpelier, to the Capitol, and there are state representatives that y'all talk to, right? That y'all get to talk to and advocate for trio. Which and it's it's a fun thing. It's not just you. It's a bunch of other Vermont trio programs coming together to all do this. So can't do it this year for obvious reasons, but they're doing a virtual version of it, which will, if y'all participate, you can get a ton of community service hours. I'm pretty sure from this one. Do you have more details about this?
So we're still working on the details, but yeah, like Matt said, it's a chance to basically speak up and have your experiences recognized by the people who represent you in state legislature. So that piece is not necessarily for everyone. Some students are more interested in government, in civics than others, and would be excited about that opportunity. But we will have other options for you, such as doing some letter writing. So writing to state representatives and to your your Congress people, your senators and your one state representative who serve in the federal Congress. So that's really cool. As I was kind of mentioning before, we have had Senator Leahy come to our events before. We've had Senator Sanders come to our events before. Our senators and congressmen, Welch, are really, really supportive of Upward Bound. They always have been. And they actually read the letters that they get from students. They actually read them. So it's a really cool opportunity to, we'll send them right to their office, and we can be assured that they're gonna get the message. So yeah, we'll give you more details once we have them. But we know that you're all looking for community service hours. This is a great way to continue, show support for what we do in Upward Bound. That you tell them that you enjoy being part of this program, because they're critical in the continuation of our program, but also just sharing your experiences, because they really want to know. You are their constituents. You're the people that they represent, and so they really want to know what your experiences have been this year in school, because that helps them determine what they're going to do in Congress. Does anyone have any questions?
Thanks for more details. Cool. I'm sure. Yeah, we'll give you more details and stuff, and I'm sure y'all have more feelings about it when it gets closer to April for sure. All right. Well, thanks for hanging in, everybody. Here we go. We're running it again. The Tutor Mentor Program 2021. A couple of y'all have already contacted us about this if you're interested. But if you haven't yet and you're still interested and you're still kind of feeling out what classes you're going to take, please reach out to us so we can hook you up with a UVM tutor mentor. All right. It does run during the UVM's semester, because the tutor mentors are UVM students. So that's going to be from about February to May. Okay. Any subject, I'm pretty sure. Any course subject.
Yep. And if you don't have a specific subject you're looking for help in, that's fine. These are
That's true.
basically students who are studying to become teachers, and they basically need to work with students to get experience, and they want to, like, they're excited to work with you all. So even if you're like, yeah, I think I'm okay in my classes, if you I don't know if Matt mentioned this, you get another $60 on your stipend. We'll talk about stipends in just a minute, but you get another $60 in May or June when the semester's over if you take part in this. But it's also a great chance to get to know someone who's in college right now and learn more about what college is all about from them. We talk about it a lot, but it's better learning it from a current college student because they know what's up.
Yep. And it's just like the other thing I wanted to mention is some students who did it last semester didn't really necessarily have to meet about math every time. It's just sometimes they just chilled and just talked about being a student or going to college. So it was that mentorship part is something to also look out for as being quite valuable. Not everyone has. I think it's valuable to have a buddy that's in college right now, right? That you can talk to about what to look out for and whatnot. And sometimes like you're in high school and you're thinking like, oh, this is really hard. Like, is it worth it? What the heck is it? What is life? And to have that mentor to talk through all that, a near peer, with someone. I mean, I know I'm a young dude, but like, these people are even younger. So it'll be good for y'all. Okay. Okay. Y'all have American money? Stipends.
So those of you who have been part of Upward Bound, you know all about the stipends, getting that money. This is something that all Upward Bound programs do. They offer stipends. We have always given stipends during our summer program. For those of you who aren't familiar, stipend is basically, it's not a paycheck because it's not something that you get for work that you're doing, but it's basically like for participating in something like our program, you get some money in return. So it's just a word for money, basically. And for Upward Bound, we are, this year in particular, we're offering stipends for the school year. And all it takes to get this stipend, part of that is because we know that this is a crazy year. People aren't able to work in the same ways that they have been sometimes. We're all struggling in our own ways, and there's additional costs that have come up over the past year. So we want to help. All we ask is that you do your minimum level of participating in Upward Bound, which, as it says here, means staying connected. Everything we do is to support you all, and we're doing it because we want to, help you work towards your goals in school and for college. But yeah, staying connected with Matt and meeting semi-regularly with him by Zoom. If you can't meet, messaging to check in, all of that. Does that make sense? I'll put my cell phone number in here too. Feel free to save it. We're always available to, you can text us. We don't mind. And like I said, 60 extra, so you get $100 at the end of the semester. Those who were actively participating in the fall, meaning you were checking in with Matt, we know what's up with you. We just requested the checks. So we'll get checks. I'll get the whole collection of stipend checks in probably a week or two, and then we'll let everyone know about doing drop-offs at the school like we have been doing over the last year. And those who took part in the tutor mentor program in the fall, you actually have $160 checks coming your way. Make sense? Does
Cool.
anyone have any questions about the stipends? What they are, why you get them?
I just want to, like, forgetting the word, but it's clarify. I just want to clarify that you need a 3.0 for the stipend of this, like, quarter semester.
Good question, Ariana. So, yes, all of you, when you enter Upward Bound, you sign a contract which asks you to maintain a 3.0. That's a goal. We wouldn't necessarily withhold a stipend if you didn't hit a 3.0 this quarter. We're mostly concerned with if you didn't hit a 3.0, well, what are you doing to improve your grades? So, short answer, no, we won't keep your stipend from you. But if you're really struggling in your classes, we expect that you're going to have a conversation with us about how to, and with your teachers to how to bring those grades up. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Good question. Nurusha, are you asking about the summer stipend?
Yeah, like how much are they?
Good question. So last year was a little bit different because everyone in our program basically did a quote unquote like a career experience. And so we were able to give everyone, I think everyone got $300 at the end of the summer program through virtual job shadow. Yeah. That I don't know for sure what this summer is going to look like. But if we're virtual again, it'll probably be $200 or $300 again, depending on what you participate in. In a normal summer, when we're on campus, it's usually about $100 for the course of the summer. But this last year we were able to offer more because we weren't doing field trips. We weren't doing a lot of the things we normally did that cost a lot of money.
If it's virtual, I usually go to Pittsburgh in the summer. Would I be able to do it at Pittsburgh? Like, can I do it while yeah.
I don't see why not.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good question.
Yeah. Yeah. We always, I mean, that's the other thing that we want to remind y'all is we always want to give as much money as we can to you. But there's a lot of, red tape about how much exactly we can give at certain times. So, okay. All right. Any other questions? Good questions. I think we're good. We're nearing the end, folks. Okay, let's talk about some resources. So just reminding y'all about the resources that we do have. Great job on the usage of tutor.com. Y'all are killing it with that. I think I can tell that more and more people are figuring out that, like, they really help you. They really work through assignments, like, really help you. I read the transcripts. I read what's happening between y'all, and y'all are doing great. You trying to say something?
It's really awesome to see. Yeah, I'm just wondering, is there anyone who's on our call right now who has used tutor.com who could just say a couple of words about, like, why you like it or suggestions or anything?
Thank you.
Hi everybody, my name is Hussein, for those of you who don't know me, and I've been using Tutor.com for quite a while now, and one of the reasons why I like it is I've been able to sort of, kind of do a lot of work with it. I remember sophomore year, I was quite behind in terms of my graduation math requirement, and I remember by, the end of the year, by the end of the summer, I was able to, to get myself on pace. So Tutor.com has helped me a lot in terms of, like, just, getting myself, caught up with work. I'm taking a couple of AP classes here, and, like, they're quite hard, as some of you probably know. But, Tutor.com has, been very, very helpful, and I'm, really happy that, this guys offer. And for those of you guys who are joining in, I would quite recommend, Tutor.com to be on yourself, list, because, they do the work. They actually really good. They actually know what they're talking about, like, not
Awesome. Thank you, Hussein. Yeah, Tulasha said it's a 24/7 service, so that's the that's one of the big perks, and in my opinion, is it doesn't matter when you're working on your homework, when you're studying for a quiz or a test, you can log in. It could be 1 a.m. and you're working on something. Log in, and it's basically in any subject that you might be taking. So definitely encourage you all to check it out, give it a shot, see how it is. We will always set you up with a one-on-one tutor that's local, if that's what you want. That's always a possibility. The reason that we started tutor.com is just because sometimes it's more convenient to be able to just do it on your time, that you don't have to, schedule a specific time to be working with someone on math or science or whatever it is. But that's always an option, and that's the last bullet here for resources that are available. One-on-one tutoring, like we talked about already, there's this tutor mentor program, so you can set up a once-a-week meeting with someone. And then we also work with the tutoring center at UVM. So if that doesn't work, we can, without a doubt, we can find someone to work with you in a subject that you want help with.
All right. Great job, everybody, using that. And thanks again, Hussein, for the good words on that, and everyone else in the chat. Yeah, y'all been using it. I love, all the different subjects is really cool, too. So, okay, another reminder about Virtual Job Shadow. Y'all still have those accounts. If you ever feel like you want to, browse jobs or careers, you still have those. So I'm just letting you know. And if you forget how to log in, just email me and I'll just let you know. You log in with your UVM UB account, and you already made a password. But if y'all anything you need me to reset or whatever, I can help y'all with that too. Okay. New students, I think we can get you set up with that too. I think we got to move some old people out.
I actually just added all the new students today.
Nice.
So,
oh, that's so fun. All right, cool. New students, y'all can log into that. That's fun. You can, literally any job out there, you can explore that, get more information about what it is, what to do, and how to get there, and even about jobs and schools that support that around here. So it's pretty cool. I can walk through that with y'all some more on another time if need be. And the other thing I want to remind y'all about is Magoosh. That's the ACT prep stuff that we prep, like a software program, I guess you could say, that we purchased for y'all. ACT, SAT, I know it took a break this year because of COVID, but it's going to come back. And so it's good for y'all to just prepare. I know the PSAT is going to be held at BHS pretty soon this month, so it's all happening. So I'm going to, I'm not trying to force y'all to do what you got to do because y'all are y'all are balancing a lot. But, I'm going to try to sneak in an ACT question every week so that, at least you can get exposed to that realm of questions every once in a while, because it is a different realm of thinking, so getting exposed to that will be good for y'all. Okay. But other than that, you can just log in and do as many ACT questions and practice as you can. I would highly recommend you do that. Okay. Talking to especially juniors and sophomores right now. Seniors, you lucked out. I think that's about it.
Okay, so the last thing that we have is we have one more thing that we want to hear from you on, which is so you heard a little bit about what we're going to be offering this semester. What would you like to see from us that we aren't offering? We're flexible. We're totally open to doing new things and to, like we said, we want to be as helpful as we can to all of you. So can you go to this website again, menti.com, type in the code 1447 51 8. 1447 51 8. And give us some suggestions, anything at all. I'm going to be writing these down. workshops or resources, anything that you think would be helpful. Awesome. Seeing them come in now. This is great. Keep them coming.
Oh yeah, internships.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure. I mean, y'all know about this, but yeah, if we do find internships, there'll probably be a good amount of virtual ones. We could try our best to try to find some in-person ones, but that might be tough. But yeah, definitely internship or shadowing.
Do you guys offer like college visits, like where we can go to like a different college and like, well, at least in the New England area, and like see, because I feel like that'd be important to help me decide where I want to go, because without actually going there might be hard.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Yeah, thanks, Narusha. Yeah, that's usually a big part of what we do, actually. In the summer, we do tons of travel to colleges in the Northeast, in upstate New York, in New Hampshire, and Massachusetts. We've been to Connecticut. We've been to Boston. So yes, we do that. This past summer, we were virtual, obviously. We did a fair amount of virtual college tours. So if y'all are still, wanting to get those things, which I agree with you, very important, we can do some more. We can do some more of the virtual college visits. Schedule some of those in the spring. Kind of do them together and talk about the schools.
Yeah, I'm
happy to do that.
It stinks that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if colleges are allowing people to visit right now, which stinks because, there's also the, we could go about doing it safe as much as we can, but then it's like colleges are just like saying no. So that's the big challenge for us too. Yeah. Does that make sense, Marusha?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Yeah. I think Adam mentioned this. We did do some virtual college visits. I mean, it's virtual, but it's something over the summer.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah. Hopefully, maybe some crazy warp speed vaccine stuff will happen. Who knows? But hey, I see this Mentimeter. This is super helpful, everybody. Thanks for filling this in. Because now we got some direction as to some more stuff that we can get y'all doing. This is inspiring me to make some kind of spreadsheet or something, especially for the internships and job shadows, because I think we can, if we just get your names and what you're interested in, I think we could line that up pretty easily.
Yeah, definitely. We do a lot of job shadows and career presentations and stuff in the summer, but there's nothing stopping us from doing them during the school year if you're all interested in that too. Well, a lot of times we just don't want to overwhelm you with too much stuff because you're so busy with school. So we're offering some workshops this spring, but that's why we wanted to get your feedback. What are the things that you want to continue to have access to? Awesome.
Cool. I like that how bills and taxes work, because I think that could be just a quick little workshop. We can do some example stuff, example bills.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's fun. All right, cool. Well, thanks everybody. This was really nice. I mean, I know it's virtual, and I'm looking at a lot of letters and avatars, but I know that y'all are over there, and yeah, it's nice to connect. It stinks that we can't, but it's I'm grateful. I'm trying to show gratitude in what we can do right now, and what we have right here is still pretty special. That we can link up, and we have a sense of culture. We have this. We're Upward Bound. Everybody meet in the homeroom, and we do it, and we have a feeling, a sense of community, and a little family here. So I really appreciate y'all coming. So thank you so much.
And thank you to all you new students who just joined us. We're so excited to have you as part of this family. Like eventually, we're gonna get back to the point where we can all be in person together. And yeah, we're just really excited to have you all. There's a reason that you're part of the program. Like we can't admit everyone. Every year we get about double the amount of applications than the people that we're able to admit. So just know that you're doing a great job. We're really proud of all the hard work you're putting in already, and you know we're committed to helping you work towards those goals. Keep up the good work.
Thanks. Is there any questions or funny stories, or can end on a note?
No, nothing. Everyone's tired.
It's all good. All right. Well, keep in touch. Yeah, we put our numbers in the chat. We recorded this thing. If there's any questions that come up, yeah, don't hesitate to reach out. Y'all have been doing a pretty much a good job of reaching out, so yeah, we're good.
And
Thanks
we
for
will
joining.
let you know about all those things we said. We'll give you more information on. Stipends coming your way, workshops. Just keep an eye out. Read your emails, please.
Yeah. And I guess
We do email.
yeah, there was one last thing I'll say that now that y'all are here, just to remind you about your computers. Like, please don't hesitate to let us know about your computers. Even if your school computer, our computer, if it's slow, it's being weird, please let us know, because yeah, I cannot work with a computer that does not work. And if I feel that way, like I can't. And as a student nowadays, like you need a working computer. So please let us know so we can provide that for you. Okay, we have them. We got a bunch of them. All right. I think that's
All
it.
right. Thanks so much, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank
Great
you.
seeing you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you guys too.
All right. I'll stop the recording. How do I do it?